Hey guys, it's North back again with another video. Today's video, I'm just going to do a brief unboxing and initial impressions. This is something I've smelled before, but this is my first time owning it. And this one is from the house of Balmain, Paris, and this one is called Vert or Green Wind. So I'm not 100% sure that this is discontinued. I believe that it is, but I was able to get this for a deal. I had been smelling it in this pharmacy for a while, and I decided to pick it up because it was a good price. Now, I never was really big into green fragrances, so this will like be my introduction to getting a green fragrance. And this one is a really big green fragrance, and like I watch Time to Musk Up and stuff like that, and they're always talking about these new fragrances coming out, and I've heard it from more than one person talking about like green fragrances are in now. And this one was originally released, Vetiver was originally released in 1947, and then there's been different bottles and they all have different pages on Fragrantica, but this particular one was perfumed by a different person and it was released in 1999. So let's go ahead and unbox it and see what we get. Here it is outside of the plastic. Just ripping the plastic off, I could smell the green is coming from it, which is coming from, I guess, an overload of Galbanum, but hopefully it's not open. Let's see. It's packaged really good, but this one is a strong one. If you like green fragrances, this is definitely one to try. So as you see, they have these disco ball ones. There was one called Ambergris that I really wanted to get, but I couldn't find it for a good price. And then I owned one other. I believe I owned Monsieur from Balmain, but I ended up selling it. Now, again, this one was released in 1999, Vert. This particular formulation was released in 1999. The notes on it are Galbanum, Hyacinth, Oakmoss, Basil, Vetiver, Neroli, Citrus, Musk, and Cedar. I think this is like a 2012 bottle, if I'm not mistaken. But let's see. I can smell it already. And let me spray it. Here. So this is going to be my introduction to green fragrances, and like I said, it's a big one. As far as targeted as a woman's fragrance, people say it has some similarities to Chanel No. 19, which I did smell the other day. Some people I watched are really big into that, so that's why I really wanted to check it out. Chanel No. 19 the other day, but when I went in and smelled this one again, it was probably my third or fourth time smelling it, because this was one of the few Balmains that they had, and I was really enjoying it. My taste tends to change over time. I'm still relatively new at this hobby, but you know, this is going to be my introduction, my gateway into trying more green fragrances. Again, this one is really big and green, and it has that Galbanum note. It has some sweetness to it, which I don't know where that might be coming from. It has citruses, and that's about it. It has a white musk accord to it, but on the dry down it becomes a little bit more tame, but when it opens up it's really big and green. I can't say that now it is I could see that it being a woman targeted fragrance. I could see women wearing this, especially a woman of a certain time period or a certain age, but so many fragrances now are labeled or marketed as being unisex. All of them are marketed as being unisex now for the most part, especially the niche fragrances. And the niche fragrances are pulling from the past. They're trying to put their interpretation, their spin on things that were done in the past. So me, I've just been going down this rabbit hole of trying to find like older fragrances and older styles and things like that, because the prices are a little bit better, and also a lot of these are like the original to what people are trying to do now, their interpretation. So I'm just trying to at least go to the source before I try some of the newer like niche things, especially along the lines of like chypras and florals and things like that. So that's pretty much it. That was just my initial impression of Balmain Vert. Have you tried Vert? I didn't see too many reviews online of this. that have been done recently. So a few people had talked about it a few years ago, and so I just wanted to put that out there. If you haven't smelled this one, even online, they're not going for stupid prices, but if you really like green fragrances, I believe this is one you should really check out. It's a really good scent. I really like this. I'm glad I was able to pick up on a bottle. I was trying to see if it was worth anything. I knew I wanted a bottle, but there was like only a couple of them left. But again, it's a beautiful scent. I could tell like more and more on the dry down. It's just something that would just give you good wafts throughout the day. If you're not afraid of things like Galbanum, things like Hyacinth, fragrances that were targeted towards women, if you're comfortable in yourself to be able to venture out into that, Vert is one to definitely check out. Again, have you tried this one? Please let me know in the comments. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you on the next one, guys. Peace.